Hello everybody, it's Vertical Sandwich! Welcome back to complaining about old popular music! And let's play Final Fantasy X-2. So, we have two more publicity things to do on the Mihen High Road Old Road. And, well, if we can open these treasure chests. Okay, we publicity this guy with the third option. This guy with the first. Now, anyway, the, if you've ever doubted, if you ever doubt, like, how important, if you ever have a question about how important rhyme is to, like, actual amazing classical rock music, or just rock music in general, like, I strongly suggest that you check out Sweet Judy Blue Eyes by Crosby, Stills, and Nash. It's an amazing song. Revolutionary song, and the opening lines are, "It's getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore. I am sorry. Sometimes it hurts me so badly, I must cry out loud." Like, there's, like, I am weeping. I am yours, you are mine, we are what we are, but you make it hard. Like, it just, like, there's no rhyme attempt. Like, it's just kind of this honest feeling. Because if you're gonna do rhyme, like, if you're gonna do rhyme in music, what you have to put, like, the bar is, what am I looking at? I want to look at you now. Here. The bar is these two things. It's 4 in the morning, the end of December. I'm writing you now just to see if you're better. New York is cold, but I like where I'm living. There's music on Clinton Street all through the evening. I heard that you're building your little house deep in the desert. You're living for nothing now. I hope you're keeping some kind of record. There's that. And then, outside, another yellow moon has punched a hole in the nighttime. I climb out of my window and down into the street. I'm shining like a new dime. The downtown trains are full of all of those Brooklyn girls. They try so hard to break out of their little world. And you wave your hand and they scatter like crows. They have nothing that will ever capture your heart. They're just thorns without the rose. Be careful of them in the dark. Like, if you can't write that, don't rhyme. Just write something. Just write something that sounds good. Like, cause I mean, man, that's, you know. And that stuff sounds effortless. That's the thing. That's the problem. That's the problem with So Close, No Matter How Far, is like, again, outside a yellow moon has punched a hole in the nighttime. I climb out of my window and down into the streets. I'm shining like a new dime. The downtown trains are full of all of those Brooklyn girls. They try so hard to break out of their little world. You hear how natural that sounds when I just speak it? Like, that's the issue for me, right? That's the issue for me about that one Metallica song. I'm sorry I ranted about it for a video and a half, but it bothers me. And the reason it bothers me is, again, because, you know, Metallica's capable of so much more than that. And, like, I just question why that ended up there. Cause yeah, go off the same album. I'm just Hush Now Baby, Don't Say a Word, and never mind that noise you heard. It's just the beasts under your bed, in your closet, in your head. That's a completely natural, rhyming, amazing set of phrases, and I know it borrows very heavily from a nursery rhyme. But, like, it's super awesome. Like, that's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. It's like hearing, you know, the worst kind of songs from, I mean, every band has those songs, and for me, that's just one of them. Like, yeah, because, you know, I don't... I feel the same way about, like, listening to things like, When I'm 64 by the Beatles, as opposed to something like Hey Bulldog, which is such a cool song. And that's probably a bad example, right? Because when I'm 64 isn't all that. Or that Obladi song or something, like, ugh. Eesh. I do want to ride the hover to the travel agency. How many times have I told you to put the hover in park when you stop? The hovers glide easily, just a little push is all it takes for them to move. One mistake and you can get someone killed, do you get me? Okay, I'm glad I showed you that, but I think we might have to restart. Because I don't know that that was supposed to happen. You know what? Let's go with it. We gotta play this game again anyway. Okay.
I'm sorry, but you won't be able to go chocobo riding.
I see. Sorry to bother you.
Alright. So she goes and takes the place of the guy who was sitting out there that we had to talk to, who's like overlooking the area. So anyway, we can talk to this lady, we can do our publicity stuff here. And our matchmaking stuff. And then we can do publicity stuff for this guy. And then we have to go talk to this obviously familiar voice actor who I think is also from Rug. I think it's the same girl, actually, the same person. I shouldn't say girl, because it's not necessarily true.
You aren't Lady Yuna by any chance?
I am.
I don't suppose you remember me, do you?
I think I remember.
You can't be Callie?
That's right! You really do remember me.
Remember Callie? We met her 2 years ago on the Mihen High Road. The little girl that was so looking forward to the comb. What are you doing here?
I came to ride a chocobo. I've wanted to ride one for as long as I can remember.
You don't see too many chocobos these days. Everybody rides hovers.
Yeah. On top of that, I hear there's a chocobo hunting fiend prowling around. This isn't a very good place for poor little chocobos anymore.
Maybe they're gone for good.
Cho!
Cho?
It's a chocobo!
Good job, Callie. Want to help Callie catch the chocobo? Yeah, you can't be serious. Of course we do. Alright, so that's our mission. So, what I was gonna say before all this stuff happened, was a cuckoo for chocobos. Is I feel the same way about some of the songs by the Kinks, right? Like, the Kinks have these great hits that nobody's ever heard of. Like, so like, Living in a Thin Line and Superman and Dead End Street and Death of a Clown. And, so, like, when I hear something like Plastic Man, I'm just kind of like, it's okay. It's okay. But, like, you listen to Living on a Thin Line and you're like, man, they recorded that, like, 30 years into their career. It's such a great tune. Alright, so we have to catch the chocobo, and we have to follow Captain Riku's instructions and bring that winged whirlwind to justice. It's the quest of a lifetime. Yes. Follow Riku.
He went this way!
So eventually following Riku. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is we're gonna follow Riku, and there's gonna be feathers. Right? There's gonna be these gold feathers we can pick up. Not on this screen, I don't think. Good job,
Stay
Riku!
close to me. I'll get that chocobo.
Stick with Riku as you make your way down the high road. Maybe you could nab some of those feathers along the way. So yeah, you see a feather, pick it up. You'll hear the ding. If you get too far from Riku, she can lose sight of it. Now, we want to keep running, so we could follow Riku's advice, but go not this time. I think. I don't really think it matters. We're just gonna keep running. Picking up feathers. I want more feathers.
It went that way.
Not this time, Riku. We will eventually run into it.
It's over there.
Alright. We got Chocobo Feather times 2. Ah, that's good or bad. And I honestly don't
There it
really
is.
care.
What did I tell ya? I'll watch the far end. No chocobos will get out that way.
I've got this end. And that leaves me to catch it.
Alright, now eventually... I think I might have messed something up. Let me just check something really quick here. Well, I guess if you do say sure and follow Riku, you get prizes for each time. Okay, so, the Chocobo will try to escape by running to your left, your right, or even straight at you. Don't let it get through. Wear the Chocobo down by repeatedly blocking its path, and then capture it. But one of the issues with this, we actually want to miss a couple times. And I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to have to start this over, Chocobo. Are you kidding? Eventually I'll get confused and I'll know how to dodge it. There we go. I want 2 more misses like that. Could you help me out? Good. I don't know, it sets up something in a later chapter, according to my walkthrough. Okay, now I can easily tell which way it'll go. Perfect. Huh. Really? That wasn't easy at all. Like, it didn't look like it had turned at all. That other one, it really was looking off to the side. Okay. At some point, this minigame will be over.
Maybe it's just me, but this is starting to chap my hide. Come back here, bird!
I mean, you're chasing a giant bird. Okay, where'd that chocobo go? Riku might be able to spot it if you stumble across any suspicious areas. Alright, when we come back, Riku might be able to spot it if we stumble across any suspicious areas. Bye, everybody.